Welcome to Slaving Over a Hot Stove by Oliver James. This is a comprehension task, so let's read through chapter 1 together. So I always enjoyed cooking, even as a toddler. I'd stand on a stool by my mum's side and watch her for hours. She was a brilliant cook, and she always let me stir the mixture and try it out too. I especially enjoyed eating cake mixture, and one day, while she was answering the phone, I ate all the cake mixture and licked the bowl clean. We didn't have cakes that day. When I was 3 years old, I made breakfast for everyone in the house: Mum, Dad, Greg, my older brother, Timmy, the baby, and Jack, my pet dog. I gave them all the same orange juice, cereal, milk, and fresh raspberries in one bowl. They weren't impressed. The only one to eat it all was Jack. He was sick for 3 days afterwards and died shortly after that, although I'm sure that was of old age. Chapter 2. When I was 11, we had a cake competition at school. None of the boys entered except for me. It wasn't cool. My entry looked like a castle, and it was made of lots of sponge cakes of different sizes. It was decorated with colored icing, and it had a moat around it. I won my first ever prize that day. The head teacher said it was the best cake he'd ever seen. I had to stand at the front during the presentation while the headmaster gave me a massive cookery book. From that day on, I vowed to become a chef when I was older, and I worked in a London hotel. And let's move on to chapter 3. When I was 18, I left home and went to London. I lived with my auntie and uncle near Battersea Power Station. I didn't like London at first. It was nothing like my hometown. It was noisy and the pace of life was fast. I got a job in a hotel kitchen. I worked hard and soon I was in charge, making my own recipes. People came from all over the country to try them. My finest moment was winning Chef of the Year and being presented with the award on television in front of my family. They were really proud of me. I was lucky. I got to do what I enjoyed most and earn lots of money too. Even now that I'm retired, you'll still find me slaving over a hot stove and still enjoying it. So there we go. This was from a gentleman called Oliver Stone, and Slaving Over a Hot Stove. Do read this again one more time, and you've got some comprehension questions that follow up. And like usual, we will follow these questions and go through every single one of them in our next class. Good luck.